So this morning I started coughing, and sometimes when the weather changes, I tend to cough. So today I'm using 1 tablespoon, 8 to 12 ounces. I'm going to simmer this for 15 minutes, and what this is called Golden Milk. It's by Napoli Naturals and Apothecary, something like that. The ingredients is organic cardamom, organic cinnamon, organic clove, organic ginger, organic pepper, and organic turmeric with skull cap and cat's claw. Doesn't that sound good? Consume in morning and evenings. So I have to start doing this. So basically, I'm going to be taking a tablespoon of this, putting it inside of my bag, Y'all know what a tablespoon is. If y'all don't know, then you will know real soon. And then, basically, put it in a pot, because I'm going to simmer this, put this on the stove, and, well, it's going to be about like this. I gotta put water in it, of course. Where's my water? Oh, I'm not gonna put no cold water in there, but then sometimes, hopefully, I can open this considering with this cast on. It's kind of difficult, but sometimes I can open it. And if not, because right now, I ain't got a lot of strength. Waking up in the morning, I gotta use this. Y'all seen one of these? This is old school. I've been having this for many moons. Probably since I've been on my own. Since 1995 at least. Then I'm gonna use this to open, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Gotta have somebody open this. Guess I gotta use another resource. Get one of these. Try another bottle. Oh, good. Okay, leave it there. Don't come in here. Don't come in here. I managed to figure it out. Pour it inside of here. I'll put a whole bottle because more than likely I'll be making tea for, I don't know, if you are like me and you like drinking tea and, well, sometimes once we finish one cup, we want to have another cup. That's what I tend to do, especially when I'm drinking with honey in it. I don't know. I'm getting lost of words right now. Oh, folks. Well, I just want to let y'all know I'm sitting here, and I don't want to sit here and hold up you guys' time where you could be sitting there watching. Well, you still could be sitting there watching your favorite show. Because I remember back in the day, I say back in the day, a year ago, when I actually had, you know what, let me do this. Put my timer on, because this is the timer I'm using on my stove. I got 2 stoves. How many people do you know that has 2 stoves? Probably not many. But I remember a year ago when I had cable. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my God. I hate when I talk about something, walk away, and then I can't remember what I was talking about in the first place. But yeah, if a year ago when I had, I'm sorry folks, I done had what you call a senior moment. I can't remember what I was talking about. Kind of upset at this moment because I have a purifier in my bedroom, and for some reason it won't come on. I even looked at the plug, and the plug is plugged up, but it's not working. And then it started like a couple of days ago. Actually, it probably started ever since I got my T-Mobile account. I bought a new iPad, and it seemed like it worked for a couple of days, and all of a sudden it doesn't work. So I was like, now, am I the only one that's having problems with T-Mobile right now? But then I go on Google to find out there was an outage 2 days ago. And I'm like, oh, what about last week? And it seemed like off and on ever since, give and take, since last May when I got it. It's like it works, then it doesn't work. It works. It's like as soon as you're watching a program and you get into it, then it starts buffering. And basically, the first one I had for 60 days, and I'm like, I can't be paying $50 a month for this to be happening. I could have just stayed with Spectrum. And I hated going with them because at one point my bill was $186. They said, and that's because I had phone service and cell service with my phone and my son's phone. And then they said, well, if you take, I turned off my house phone because at the time I had it from my dad because he didn't have a phone. So I said, at least when I'm at work, I can call my dad with the house phone. But then next thing you know, he wasn't here. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to be paying for a house phone because who really uses house phones now? So I took the phone service off, which is $20 less. Therefore, my service should have been $160, but it kept saying $180 and $180, and I'm like, wait a minute, why do I keep getting charged for this house phone? And I don't have a house phone, so I was like, F this Spectrum, so I canceled them last May. And then, like I said, I've had T-Mobile, and as a senior, you get $10 or $20 off, something like that. So then the bill was like, I think $35 or $50. I can't really remember. So I'm like, okay, this is really not weird. Because, let's see, my son helped me Sunday, and it's like after he left, the service went dead. And I'm like, now this is really weird how the service, I'm able to watch YouTube, but my Netflix won't come on. And that usually happens when the internet signal says it's not on. And then you can't get into your Ring cameras. Well, actually they're on, but then all of a sudden, like last night, my backyard, my lights wouldn't come on. And I have other lights that go on around the house, which is all in a whole different plug, which is plugged up into my garage. So I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on. All I know is my Ring camera lights are not on. That means my backyard has a different look on it. And then, but my other lights work. But the lights in my bathroom, where my camera is hooked up to on the second floor, some part of the plugs in my bedroom don't work. But then some plugs do work in the bedroom. And I'm like, how is this even possible? Or so what I have to do after I drink my tea is go outside to my breaker and make sure that no one has cut it. Because I don't know, people out here where I live, some of the people out here tend to try to break into people's houses. you know, it's just you get the notifications on the Next Door Neighbor app and in the Citizen app. It's usually not in my area where I live, but still, I'd rather have my Ring camera working because it faces my door of my back door, and it gives it more of a light in the backyard. And my backyard, well, if you guys see it on any of the other videos that I make, it's like a forest. And basically, I want to have about 50 lights in the backyard. When I say 50 lights, I want to have like solar lights that light up my backyard in the back. So anyway, you know, I guess which is called rambling. When you get older, you start with one thing and then you go to something else and then you go to something else. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think that T-Mobile is a good service? Look, I've had them since '06. And they've been doing great recently, getting rid of most of these scam calls. So, yes, I actually was loving them. But I want to say, give and take, I've had to change my router. By the way, let me show you what my router looks like, because some people probably have no idea what these new T-Mobile routers look like. That's what it looks like. And so, I've had to change that 4 times. And it's like every 60 days, I got to change it. And I shouldn't have to change a router. It's like, at first I was starting to think, are they giving me the same router I just turned in? But it's a different passcode. So I know, nope, it's not the same one. So, hey, I don't know. I might have to go to Race Fiber. And if that don't work, I'm going to have to go right back to AT&T that I used to have back when I first moved out here about 10 years ago. Well, let me see how much time I have with my tea, because it is definitely cooking. I hear it. Oh, I got 7 minutes. Let this say simmer. I need to turn this down because that's definitely too hot. Now, do I think I can, what did I say? I got 7 more minutes. Can I talk 7 more minutes? I think we can talk about just about anything. But why? What? Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. And, well, hey, it could be a lot of things, right? Hey, I think I might be able to tell you a few things right now. So, if y'all wonder about what happened to my teeth, why they look the way they do, well, let me tell you, this tooth right here is a fake tooth. It's a crown, actually. I've never had a tooth where they had to shave it down, my natural teeth, shave it down, and then put a crown on it. I noticed that when, over my time of going to the dentist, because I've been to several, because of my good benefits through my job, different dentists decide, oh, they want to try to take more money than they should. It started back in 2000 and what? I want to say back in 2009 when I came from Irvine. I used to live out there. And I came out here and I was going to Western Dental. And it's like when they know that a job has, or a person has good benefits, they're going to say, well, let me go ahead and try to take advantage of this person. Instead of doing the pre-authorization that they've been doing, that they're supposed to do before you get a service done on your teeth. They're supposed to do that to tell the passenger or tell the customer how much they're supposed to pay, even though that we as people at my company where I work have a brochure to let us know how much we're supposed to be paying per dentist. So for instance, I was going to Western Dental in Inglewood, and I was going there for, I don't know, maybe a year. After they found out, oh, she works for this company right here. Let's go ahead and take more money out because she's not going to know. And really, I didn't really know until I happened to tell somebody, and they're like, girl, you're not supposed to pay that much money. We have dental coverage. Yeah, I know I have dental coverage, but I don't ever had a book with me when I go to these places. I'm just thinking, oh yeah, I'm going for a cleaning. It should be free. When you go get your teeth cleaned, it should be free. But no, they was taking money. So I wind up leaving them, Western Dental in Inglewood, and I wind up going to Airport Center Dentist over there on 104th in between Aviation and La Cienega. Been going there since 2009. Went there for 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, all the way up until 2018. Then I start realizing that it costs money, of course, to get your molars taken out, or more or less to get a tooth put in or something like that. And I'm like, why do they want to try? I can't even remember what it was. What they want to look at. Why are they trying to charge me more than they should? And I said, you know,